Star Wars Jedi Survivor is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and if you're like me, you've been waiting with bated breath to jump back into Cal Kestis' world. Thankfully, we won't have to wait much longer, and we also have the full trophy list now to dig our lightsabers into, and from looking over this list, it might be one of the most fun trophy lists I've seen in years. It's chock full of neat references and fun gimmicks to tick off on your journey through the galaxy. Of course, on your journey to get this much coveted platinum trophy, you'll have to get 44 bronze trophies, 7 silver trophies, and 2 gold trophies. Now, just like every other trophy list, they may contain some light spoilers, and while we won't be talking about any story-specific details, just be warned some minor things may pop up. We'll also leave those story trophies till the end to keep things as safe as possible, but for now, let's jump into those combat trophies. Han Solo wants you to defeat 50 enemies under the effect of slow, So Uncivilized wants you to defeat 10 enemies with shots using the point blank skill. You've Got a Friend wants you to direct your companions to assist in combat 10 times each. Catch wants you to hit 3 enemies with a single roller mine. They Never Saw It Coming wants you to strike an unaware enemy 20 times. This Is Canon wants you to push an enemy into the Shattered Moon mining cannon. I'm a Living Legend wants you to defeat all legendary adversaries. Get Down From There wants you to attack 20 lifted enemies. One with the Force wants you to avoid 50 attacks using focus sight. Mirror Match wants you to confuse an enemy to defeat an enemy of the exact same type. Pinpoint wants you to execute 10 perfectly timed precision releases. Slam Dunk wants you to slam 5 enemies with a single use of slam. And Riposte wants you to force pull a resisting enemy. Of course, just like Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor is filled to the brim with collectibles, and you'll need to get pretty much all of them in order to get that coveted platinum. So, without further ado, here are all the collection-related trophies. Kitted Out wants you to customize BD-1, the blaster, and Cal's lightsaber with new parts. Scuba Diving wants you to fill the aquarium in the cantina. Growth Spurt wants you to find space for a full garden. Gambler wants you to win all Holotastics matches. Intergalactic Geographic wants you to scan every type of enemy to fill out the tactical guide. Reconnaissance wants you to use BD-1 to investigate a target in the distance. Splurgle wants you to purchase all of Doma's merchandise. The Jedi Path wants you to fully upgrade 3 skill trees. Star Tours, which is my personal favourite reference, wants you to discover and complete all Jedi chambers. And finally, Blood, Sweat and Tears wants you to complete all Force tiers. Before we jump into the story trophies, there's actually a huge chunk of miscellaneous ones, and this is where the trophy list seems to get a lot more fun. So here are all the miscellaneous ones. King of the World wants you to reach the highest point of Harvest Ridge. There Is No Try wants you to help lift a ship out of the tar pits. Now This Isn't Pod Racing wants you to travel 500 meters of distance while riding creatures. Cleaning Up wants you to refresh the refresher. They're Probably Fine wants you to drop your mount into the great unknown. Skywalker wants you to keep your feet off the ground and walls for 60 seconds. It's a Trap wants you to explore the funky caverns. Max Capacity wants you to have a packed cantina. Can You Pet the Boggling wants you to just pet the boggling. Cage Match wants you to gain the attention of a mysterious stranger. Who Gives a Puck wants you to obtain your first bounty. Perks of the Job wants you to equip perks in all slots. Greasy Money wants you to trade 25 collected items. Cobra Cal wants you to train with your weapons while wearing a headband. A Present I've Not Felt Since wants you to wear an old wardrobe staple. Hey, Luke at Us wants you to equip a new cosmetic in every Cal slot. And finally, Roadhouse wants you to drop kick an enemy while wearing a mullet. The final trophies you'll need to get are of course the story trophies, and reminder, there may be some light spoilers here, but for now we're just going to rattle off all the names of the trophies you'll be getting. But of course, as we're not talking about specific story details, let's show these ones off in a bit of a more fun way. There's Rooftop Duel, For Saw Gerrera, Grab Some Seat, The Past Made Present, Survivors We Adapt, Among the Masters, For the Path, Out of Bedlam, Tanlaw Bound, Tragedy, At the Precipice, Into the Abyss, and A Place You Could Call Home. Doing all of that will of course unlock you the beautiful, gorgeous, shimmering platinum trophy that you've been craving, the Jedi Survivor. Honestly, this trophy list looks like it could be incredibly fun, and it reminds me very heavily of the PS4 Spider-Man. If Jedi Survivor is as good as Fallen Order, we could be on for a 2 for 2 here. Either way, let us know in the comments what trophy you're most excited to get in the comments below, and if you're excited for Jedi Survivor, make sure to stick right here on GG Recon for the latest updates and news surrounding the game.